What is the purpose of the DSRM, Directory Services Restore Mode, password set during ADDS promotion? It is used to restore an Active Directory backup if the server fails. What is the main Active Directory database file name? ntds.dit. What is the purpose of the sysvol folder on a domain controller? It stores public files for the domain, such as group policy templates and logon scripts, and is replicated to all domain controllers. What are the 3 prerequisites for joining a Windows client PC to a domain? 1. Configure IP settings, especially DNS. 2. Verify network connectivity to the DC ping. 3. Log into the client with a local administrator account. What system properties dialog can be opened with the command sysdm.cpl? The dialog used to change a computer's name and join it to a domain or workgroup. In Active Directory, entities like users, groups, computers, and shared folders are known as blank. Objects. In Active Directory, structures that hold objects, such as domains, sites, and organizational units, are known as plec. Containers. What is the primary function of an Active Directory group object? To simplify the management of permissions and policies by applying them to multiple users at once. What is the function of the computer's container in Active Directory? It is the default location for computer objects created when machines are joined to the domain. Why can't group policy be applied directly to a user or group object? Group policy can only be linked to containers like sites, domains, or organizational units, OUs. What is the shortcut command to open the Active Directory Users and Computers console? dsa.msc. What does the user must change password at next logon option enforce? It forces the user to change the temporary password set by the administrator upon their first login. What is the purpose of the copy function for a user object in Active Directory? It creates a new user, copying group memberships and certain delegated services from the original user, not their personal attributes. Is it possible for multiple users in Active Directory to have the same display name? Yes, the display name is a descriptive attribute and does not need to be unique, unlike the logon name. What user account property allows an administrator to restrict the days and times a user is allowed to log on to the domain? Logon hours. What user account property allows an administrator to restrict a user to logging on from only specific computers in the domain? Logon to. What is the recommended group scope for general use, allowing the group to be used throughout the domain and synchronized to other domain controllers? Global. What is the difference between a security group type and a distribution group type? Security groups are used for assigning permissions to resources, while distribution groups are used for email distribution lists, like in Microsoft Exchange. Term. Organizational unit, OU. Definition. A container within a domain used to organize objects like users and computers, primarily for the targeted application of group policy and delegation of administrative control. What is the primary purpose of group policy objects, GPOs? To centrally manage and configure settings for users and computers across an entire domain. Thanks for watching this video. Please support this channel through like, comment, share, and subscribe.